Now back to the Arapahoe High School shooting. It is still on a lot of our minds and certainly in our hearts. And today, a new report found the school's administrators dismissed warning signs that a troubled student was a threat before he killed a classmate and himself.
Claire Davis was killed in the shooting 2 years ago, and it took 2 years to get this report out. Denver 7 reporter Lance Hernandez combed through that 141-page report. And Lance, the reports say there were 3 major failures.
Eric, and the authors say they don't want to beat up on Littleton Public Schools, but they did find failures to communicate, a failure of the threat assessment process, and failures of thinking programs. Now, the report says the district did not use the student information system to document behavior and safety concerns. Students were not trained in the use of an anonymous reporting system, and there was no information sharing agreement. There were also gaps in the threat assessment process. The co-authors recommend that LPS use a validated threat assessment process like the Virginia program, which emphasizes early attention to problems like bullying and teasing before they escalate into violent behavior.
And in the schools where they used the Virginia threat assessment, they had much less bullying, they had no committed offenses from threats, and they also had reductions in disciplinary actions.
Now, another recommendation is that a safety plan or a safety support plan be included with any threat assessment of a student so that counselors, psychologists, and administrators can regularly follow up on how that student is doing with anger management, with therapy, and with academic progress. Now, the superintendent admitted that warning signs were missed, and he says that the LPS school board and administrators are going to be relentless in their pursuit of continuous improvement in the areas of safety and security. In Littleton, Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.